Welcome back to Money Matters. I'm Judy Kanhai. In this next interview, fishermen Bobby Piccolo and Neil Dukey tell us how they get by on a monthly basis given the high cost of living. How long have you been a fisherman?
I've been a fisherman for over 20 years.
What is it like now going out there in the waters to catch fish and then bringing it back and getting an instant seal? Has that changed from when you first started 20 years ago?
Yes, very much so. For one, the expenses has risen to the state that and the fish stocks depleted also. So sometime now, not sometime, because basically now we have to go further, more man hours in the sea, more, you could say, physical and mental beating.
At what time does your day start?
Sometimes 2 in the morning. Sometimes we leave in the night, all 10 o'clock to go on whole bay to go up the road. Sometimes the distance we just be traveling take greater part of the time. So as a whole financial burden, as family-wise burden also. The only thing that saves us right now is the price of fish. You're holding less, but the money compensate for the stock. But yet still, you know, every fisherman have installments, children to send to school, still pay bills as such. So it is very, very hard now to carve out a living.
What are your expenses, like your monthly expenses?
Well, if we fishing every day, the expense is very high. As the exact figure, I can't really say that offhand.
What's your major expense when you go there?
Gas is the major, and then we have to buy tackles.
How much do you spend for fuel right now?
Fuel sometimes on a daily basis, $400 or $500 per tide, and according to if we fishing further, it'll be more.
And how much were you spending for gas before the price went up?
Sometimes we start $250, $300.
So have you had to pass on that price increase to the price of fish when you sell it to vendors?
Well, as every business, you don't go in business to make a loss.
Have you had to cut back on anything to manage?
As with anything, if the money falls short, everybody have to cut back. It's not matter you want to cut back, but it's as a necessity to survive.
The price of carried, for instance, has gone up to $50 in some places. Are you seeing, what are your projections? Do you see it when it's by Ash Wednesday, prices usually go up even more? Are you expecting to see the price of fish going up again?
If a person go to a poultry shop, they might get a 3 chicken for $100. And that 3 chicken could cook 3 times for the week. If carried price reach $50, 1 pound of fish can't support our household for 1 day. So it's not might we want to buy, but as a necessity we'll have to buy the chicken. So it is what it is. If the price go up and people can't afford it, we will have to get something else to eat.
When you come back with your boat, are you getting an instant seal for your fish?
Well, as I say, it have vendors inside us take our fish. And from them, normal, well, them as retail it.
So you don't ever have a case where it's not sold?
Sometimes, but it's very rare.
As a fisherman, how are you surviving during this whole economic downturn?
Well, you do what you must to survive. Remember, it's evolution. You have to move to suit the times. Mightn't be what you want to do, but you have to survive.
How long have you been a fisherman?
Over 20 years.
How is it different now?
Well, the fishing, it become harder now because the price of gas raised. But we used use $200 to go to destination. Now we had to buy $600, and that is of oil. A quart oil is $50 now, and sometimes we use like 4 quarts.
How are you making back that expense?
Well, it are bad days and it are good days. It are sometimes we go hold no fish, and we cannot go back in, you see, because the expense is high.
Apart from the difficulty in catching fish when you go out there, have you also had to pass on the price increase of gas to the price of fish in the end?
No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It has a certain time of the year, and it's a seasonal thing. Like from January, February, March is rough sea time. And after that, this time around the fish price will be high. And like June, July, the fish just come in abundance. That way we just have problems to sell the fish, because sometimes we come with the fish in that time of the year and it's like $4 or $5 a pound, and we have to be looking around now to see if we get the better price for the fish.
And how are you managing with your expenses every
It's
month?
very hard now because you have to pay the justlers. Sometimes if a justler come to take out fish on your boat, well, he's your workman. He take out your pan of gas and your fish. He taking at least $60 or $70 to do that, and that's every day as long as you're going in the sea.
How are you managing during this economic slowdown?
It gets real hard because you have to cut back on certain things home. And the price of groceries raised too. You know, customers might come and buy fish and say fish expensive, but we have to face the grocery also. You understand? Everybody has to eat and drink at the end of the day. But it become hard for me.
Well, that's it for this week's episode of Money Matters. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Judy Kanhai. Have a great week.